The NBA, we've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sarr, and it's Foster in at the point guard position.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to Freeman. They set a pick. Here's Hall. Stolen by Sarr. And they're on the break. There's the three. On target from range.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Hall, guarded by Sarr. 5 to shoot. Hall passes to the Magician. From the corner. Boozer grabs a board. Here's Evans. Rebounded by Jovic. They swipe it. Here's Boozer. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Hall. It's picked off. In transition, here they come. He launches a three. Pure from three-point range. Boozer's got 5 now.
How many transition points are they going to give up? This is insane.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Freeman. Here's Hall. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Evans. Jacks up a three, and he buries his first look.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Hall. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, that was a critical bucket there because this game could have easily gotten out of hand early if they'd allowed the run to go on much longer.
Pass to Boozer. Here's Evans. The three is up. The rebound by Magician. Hall passes to the Magician. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Pass to Evans. There's a screen. Here's Boozer. A minute 31 left in the first. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
I just love the ball movement.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. No points so far. He takes it in with the crossover. Boozer grabs the board. Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Count it. Good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Hall. Blocked. Boozer passes to Boozer. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Evans. Hits the trifecta. Evans has got 5 now.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Pass to Hall to halt the run. And he can't get that one. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And it's Bowman in at the 5. Clock at 6. Pass to Magician. Shoots off the step back. Wilkins with a rebound. Clark, at this point of the season, team identities have to be getting pretty firm.
B.A., you would hope that teams know what they're good at by now. I mean, and their weaknesses as well. You can build on your identity as long as you understand strengths and weaknesses.
We've got Sarr, and it's Boozer in at the point guard position. And the basket by Bowman.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Boozer misses. Magician, pass to the Magician. And he buries his first look.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. To the inside. Here's Boozer. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Boozer's got 9.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Magician. Boozer grabs the board. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Foster. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's good. 2 points. Boozer's got 4 points this quarter.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Jovic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second, and they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Boozer, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Pass to Jovic. 3-on-3. Foster, the pass to Wilkins.
Hey, yo, right here.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Boozer. Rebounded by Jovic. The steal. Three-pointer. Buries it from three. Foster's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Magician. Here's Hall. He's got 5 to the paint. Here's Jovic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Evans. He's got 5. Here's Hall. The shot, no good. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, leading by 17. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers, and Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, I think for the home team, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They gotta wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the home team.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Freeman in a shooting guard. That's the group for Erik Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's Hall, guarded by Sarr. Takes a step back to the middle. Here's Magician. Misses from close range.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Freeman. Here's Hall, guarded by Sarr. Wide open. And that one's good. Magician.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Shooting a solid 47%. Here's Hall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the line for him here.
And their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Here's Foster. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Off with the layup. Shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Freeman. Here's Hall, guarded by Sarr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hall. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Evans. Pass to Foster. Here's Boozer. 13 points in the game. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Magician. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Evans. Here's the pick. To the left side wing. Puts it up from 15. And that one comes up a bit short. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the inside. Jovic passes to the Magician. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The first one falls. That one's no good. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Boozer. This one for 3. Rebounded by Freeman. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Magician. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the wing, right side. Here's Freeman, guarded by Sarr. Freeman misses. Pass to Evans. Here's Boozer. 14 points for him. Evans, that's good. Evans has got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Away team foul. Boozer. First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, 0.
And he makes a first. Hits both from the stripe.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Boozer misses. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Brown. Gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Evans. Give him 8 points now. Comes up empty down low. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Wilkins in at the 4. On Monday, and then on Friday,
Shooting 2.
first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the home team now, trailing by 13. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Boozer. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. Inside. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. 5 on the clock. Here's Jovic. Boozer grabs the board. Shooting about 56% in this one. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Magician, the pass to Hall. Yep, count it.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Boozer. Here's Foster. They set the screen. Launches it. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Boozer. Shot clock at 5. Another chance. And he lays it in.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
Timeout.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's give you a look now at our player of the game.
Well, he made the defense look absolutely helpless because whatever they tried to do, he had a counter for it. You could see their frustration mounting, and that led to his confidence growing throughout the ball game.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. A 17-point game. Here's Hall, guarded by Sarr. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Here's Boozer. Six to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Tries it from 16. Oh, it's off.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, no good. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Tipped. Here's Freeman.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First team foul. At the line for two, Freeman.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Boozer. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.